So then let's talk about Andrew Painter. First of all, I see what others have seen this spring in these first couple starts where you're like, okay, like he looks like a major league arm. Does it look special? No. It's also March 3rd, March 10th, March 16th. Like, how much stock can you really put in that? I thought was very encouraging the other day. I will say that. It's funny though. Like, and again, this might be just a unique to Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. He throws 30 pitches and you see all these charts and fastball shape. Have you ever heard the phrase fastball shape prior to 2024? And as it relates to one player or one pitcher in particular, have you ever heard it more than you've heard about it from Andrew Painter this month in spring training games? Like, everyone's a friggin' expert all of a sudden on fastball shape. Like, come on. What are we doing? Here's 20 pitches against some team in Bradenton. His shape doesn't look like it was 2 years ago. You can safely write him off.
Yeah. I want to read something to you, Bob. Now, you know, I'm a big fan of Lance Brodzinski, right? Who does has that Substack where he talks about all of the prospects and pitchers, and he also dives into changes that major league pitchers are doing. He uses video. He's very analytical, right? Yep. And it might be a lot for the traditional baseball fan. You start diving into this stuff and it's like, oh man, this is a lot. I just want to watch a guy pitch, right? But just in reading what he says it appears Painter's trying to get back to his pre-TJ arm slot and incorporate his sweeper more. And so like that was part of the thing. He said, despite underwhelming results at AAA last season, Painter's still a great pitching prospect and hasn't aged out to a point where you're dropping him considerably on a list like this. This is the top 40 pitching prospects. He says that his release is nearly a full foot above average, obviously because he's tall. His slider shape is also one of my favorite pitches on this list. It has more velocity, lift, and sweep than your average slider. And it's also posted swinging strike rates that are mostly platoon neutral with good zone miss. You got to love terminology.
Platoon neutral, right? Baby. Let's go.
Right? You got to love this terminology.
Into the weeds here.
Yeah. And he said the pitch is in the zone a ton, a testament to his strike feel on the offering. And he said, go back to 2023, Painter was ripping a big sweeper close to 40%. Since TJ, he's held the pitch under 15%, but these points are connected. He just hasn't had the same feel. So it's really kind of an interesting thing. I think that slider is going to be the determining factor. If he could get the feel back for that slider and really have it be a key part of his arsenal, I think the sky's the limit for Andrew Painter.
Yeah, and I mean, look, he the other day he threw 52 pitches, and a couple encouraging things. One, I know that the velocity tailed off a little bit by the fourth inning, but he still averaged over 96 miles per hour at the fastball. So that's up a little bit from what we saw in the first couple starts. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily look like explosive deep in the zone, but like to me, it's directionally going in the right way. The slider, though, was what sort of jumped out the other day. Like, he threw it. I'm looking at it live here. He got 8 swings on that, and 4 of them were whiffs. Like, that was where it was kind of exciting. You start to look at some of their secondary pitches and go, okay, maybe we're not going to see the fastball explode 98 plus late in the zone and generate a ton of miss. Like, that has not been what we've seen this month. And maybe he'll get there, but it might take a while. Or maybe it doesn't happen at all on a consistent basis. But the secondary stuff looks super encouraging to where you say, like, what does that mean for this season in the short term? Yeah, there's going to be ups and downs. And I think there's going to be times where he walks off the mound and we go like, oof. But I think we're going to see those flashes too. And that secondary stuff, I think, is going to be competitive enough where you feel good about him sliding into the role that you need from him this year. What does that look like 2-3 years from now when you need him to be a top of the rotation arm? I don't know. But like, does he profile as a okay number 3, good number 4 right now? I think so.
Yeah, and I think he's going to Look, they haven't. Did they say? I mean, I might have missed it. Did they say he's going to pitch the fourth game?
No, but I mean, in my mind, mentally, that's what I'm asking him to be.
I think he might pitch the fourth game. I don't think it's going to be he's automatically 5. Like, I think he might pitch the fourth game, and Taijuan Walker will pitch the 5th, and then if Wheeler comes back, then he slides back into the 5 spot. But I think Painter is going to pitch the 4th game of the season.